Hey, Jesse.
Hey, Lindsay.
What are you having to drink today?
I have some Smoke Wagon, and it's from Las Vegas, and it's like a smoked bourbon, and it's pretty good, but it's fucking strong, so I got it on the ice over there just chilling. What are you drinking?
Well, I was going to say the liquor store salesman got you on that, huh?
Well,
he got you on a BOGO.
It was a BOGO, yeah. I mean, it's good, but this shit's like 91 proof or something, so... And it's not that I don't mind it, but the smoke flavor and the harshness and everything, I kind of want to chill it down a little bit with some ice. And that's kind of what bourbon drinkers do sometimes. They just like, the ice changes things, and it's a good thing. What are you drinking over there, Lindsay?
So I am having a grape Vista Bay. It's my new favorite flavor of the Vista Bays. And I had a lot left over from last weekend's stockpile. So I'm like, I'm going to drink those before I break off into White Claws.
So we've left the world of Bambalam. We've been doing black cherry and
I know.
Black.
No, we've had grape on here. JoJo and I had them when she was a guest.
What was the other black one? It was a
blackberry and black cherry.
Blackberry, yeah.
And then there's a raspberry.
I don't want to
beret.
Oh, yes, that was a raspberry beret. I always said parade, didn't I?
Yeah.
But I don't want to leave the world of Bambalam. Maybe I can go up with Harry Cherry or some shit. I don't know.
Well, this one's really good. It's like I said before, it tastes like Welch's grape juice or grape soda.
Oh, yeah.
So you want to get that intro rolling, or did you want to? Oh, Jesse has something to say really quick before we get the intro rolling.
I'll say it a little bit. I just wanted to party with you, Lindsay.
Okay.
Just a little bit of party
yeah. Time.
I think Lindsay has something in store for us. Holy shit. Happy Friday, everybody. Yeah. Easy there, Lindsay. You're going ham over there. You were dancing your ass off. I love it.
Well, Bad Bunny, his Super Bowl halftime show, loved it.
Yeah.
And I love Latin music.
Yeah,
He has single-handedly inspired me to do Zumba again.
Really?
So I've been doing Zumba for 2 weeks again now, and I've added that to my already. So I was doing like 30 minutes a day of like some cardio and some Tabata and stuff like that. And now I'm doing Zumba after I eat lunch. Cause I gotta get snatched back up for Rockville. Cause it's coming.
See, you should tell him to do Zumba before you eat lunch. That way you and I can have a reggaeton lunchtime around the lake, and I can walk with you.
We're going to do that. Yeah.
I want to do it. Can I walk with you like I used to do?
Yes.
Yeah. That was fun.
Yes.
Like when that shit starts hitting. What was that? That was a chocolate one or something. They were speaking about chocolate or some shit. It was
yeah.
And I was dancing, goof booting around the lake.
We were having a blast in our own ears, sharing headphones.
We came back the next day. We were like walking around the lake during lunch, and I was like, can you play that one about chocolate again?
Yeah.
So Coco, what was it?
I don't know. I'll find it again.
It was so good.
I saved that playlist.
And I was dancing, I had my little weights with me, and I love me some reggaeton too. Now the hell yeah.
Reggaeton, Latin, salsa music. Oh my God. I found this one guy. He's on YouTube, he's under Zumba Sulu, and like he reminds me of my old Zumba instructor. A lot of the same dances, a lot of the same routines. So I've just been like, I've been feeling just a lot better because I love the dance.
Well, I mean, on any cruise ship, as long as that's playing, it don't matter what age you are.
No.
Yeah, if we try to get out there with them young bucks out there and try to dance with them now to like pop music or modern music, we look like a turd in a punch bowl.
Not really. We went to that one little party on our last cruise, we did pretty good.
Yeah,
we were kicking ass.
But if it's Latin music, you and I,
oh God,
yeah,
throwing it back,
yeah,
throwing that ass,
yeah. Well, I mean, I got none, but still, yeah, yeah. So, Lindsay, I want to ask it first. Can I?
Yes.
What made you feel old this week, Lindsay?
Oh, fuck. I done forgot. Oh, my God. We talked about it last night.
You did.
And you let me forget.
No, I didn't. I was just letting your oldness let you forget.
Okay, that right there.
Is that right there?
Yeah.
No, you did mention something. I don't remember that shit either because I'm old as fuck too. So I don't know. Don't fake it, Lindsay.
Oh my God. No, I'm not going to. Remind me. Do you remember?
I don't know. I'm looking at you with my I don't know eyes. Come on, Lindsay. Bring it up. Lindsay. Come on.
Well, real quick. Caroline, one of our number one fans, she messaged me today. She's like, what made me feel old this week was y'all bringing up robo tripping from the last episode.
That's why I was saying about, yes, robo-tussin. Got to get some of that tussin. Some of that tussin in there.
Robo-tripping.
No, I literally, I write mine down every week on her notes. I don't look at what she has on her notes, but I'm like, I just didn't want to feel old this week. So I said nothing.
Oh.
Nothing made me feel old this week because I'm not going to pay no damn attention to it, Lindsay.
The one that I had. Oh my God, you guys. I'm so sorry. Maybe it'll come back to me. Come back around.
Remember it? You caught me in I was like a 3 White Claw in type situation watching Game of Thrones.
Yeah, we watched the long night.
The long night.
The long night episode last night. Yeah.
Last night was a long night.
We're almost done. We're almost done with our Game of Thrones rewatch, but then we're going right to House of Dragons. So it's like we're never going to leave.
I don't think so because I think there's going to be more and more and more. And it needs to be more. I want to live in Westeros.
Oh, yeah.
No. I want to live west of Westeros.
Yeah. When is that spinoff coming? But hey, we got to get down to business.
Oliver Grant, which was known as Power from Wu-Tang Clan, died this week.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Like I said, 2026 is snatching them up.
Yeah. And as you can see, whenever we do our recap and stuff, I'll be wearing the Wu-Tang shirt because, R.I.P. dude. I love me some Wu-Tang. Oh, man.
You have a couple of them. There's a black one that I bought for you as well.
They ain't nothing to fuck with.
They ain't nothing to fuck with.
No, 36 Chambers, man. Killer Bees, man. Dude, I've been listening to Wu-Tang for so long. I cannot remember when I first started listening to that music. And it's just amazing hip-hop music. Probably the early 90s.
I never really got on that train with them. I respect them. I know that they're a great group, but I could not tell you one song.
Oh, shout out to any lyricists that want to put out something that's just culture and it has a meaning, And I love gangster rap and all that stuff too because we grew up in the 90s. But at the same time, you have some substance in the middle of it. I love that. I really love it. So yeah, R.I.P. Rest in power.
Yes.
So, Lindsay, you have stories, and I'm not ready for this, dude.
No, it's a rough one. All right, so basically, Jesse said he wasn't going to say shit about being old this week, and my feeling old this week is I forgot what made me feel old. So there, maybe it'll come back to me throughout the episode.
We were just talking about it a couple podcasts ago when we was like, we're going to fake the funk and act like we know what the fuck's going on. I'm glad you're honest on this one, Lindsay.
I can't even go off the hip right now. I'm blank. But anywho.
You're wearing my favorite pants though. So
I am wearing his favorite pants.
You're still number one in my book.
What we're drinking about today, or who we're drinking about today is, so tomorrow, which when this come out, it'll be last week. We are going to Scare-Dice, and Elizabeth Kohler, she makes what does she call these? Scream shots,
horror shots, or murder shots, or
killer shots is. And we're going to share her Instagram on stories and the picture of this shot glass. So we have purchased quite a few from her. Probably going to get some more tomorrow. Or last Saturday when you listen to this episode. But anyways, so we have a shot glass of this person that we're drinking about today. So
thank you, Elizabeth Kohler. I'm nervously outspoken, if that makes any sense. Lindsay would just be quiet and just take in whatever they say. So last year when we went there, I came up and I was like, I got to buy some shot glasses. I have to tell you about our podcast because it ties right into our stuff.
Well, this will be the third time seeing her.
Yeah. Well, the first time we had talked about it, and then the second time we did a video, didn't we? Was it the second time?
Second time we did a video.
Yeah. And and it was just like, I want to do this little thing because you tie into our stuff. And I think maybe next year, maybe we'll go set up a kind of split a booth maybe and hang out with her or something. That would be cool.
I would love that.
At any con. I would love to go to a con and hang out with her just all weekend because obviously she knows our shit or your shit. I don't know shit. So.
Well, the first one we bought Shelley's, the H.H. Holmes.
Yeah.
We bought her shot glass. And then this past year, we went ham and bought a bunch of them. And there's 2 of them that I have that I can't remember who they are. So I'm going to take a picture of them and ask her, please remind me who these are.
Yeah. So she does like characters. She draws like characters on shot glasses, and she has so much more merch and so many more things that are all tied into true crime and just horrific things. And I love her. So if you're ever around Florida area this time, check out Scared Ice and go to her booth and say, hey, tell her we said, hey.
So today we're drinking about Dorothea Puente. And she was born January 9th, 1929. That's the same year that my granny was born. And fun fact, my granny was born June 12th, 1929. And that's the same exact day that Anne Frank was born.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
But when you said Dorothea, like I'm automatically thinking Psycho, like American Psycho, where they're trying to go to that restaurant, Dorthea.
I thought, is it Dorthea? I thought it was just, oh, it is.
Dorthea?
Okay.
Did you get Dorthea?
How'd you get reservations at Dorthea?
Yeah, and they're laughing on the phone while you hang
I
up.
hope we find a Patrick Bateman while we're at Scared Ice.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
We haven't found one yet.
I seen it. You were over there buying hot dogs, and there was a Patrick Bateman walk by me pulling a fucking full-on wardrobe.
I'm pissed.
That looked like it had a body in it, and he's just walking by like just scooting it around the floor. It was really cool. Yeah,
I wonder if it's the same one that I've seen on TikTok, because he looks just like
it was him in the flesh, reincarnate in the flesh. I mean, it was
wow,
dragging the whole wardrobe. I have to return some videotapes as he walks by.
That's what he said on the TikTok. Yeah. So Dorothea's full name at birth was Dorothea Helen Gray. She was born to Trudy May and Jesse James Gray. We got another Jesse in the story.
Lindsay.
There's a lot of Jessies in our stories, isn't there?
I didn't want to bring that up, but yeah, goddamn.
I mean, it's not going to be here long, but
oh, fuck, no.
They lived in Redlands, California, or Redlands. She was the youngest of 7 children. And Trudy May and Jesse James were horrible parents. They were both alcoholics, abusive, and very neglectful. Like Trudy, she really didn't like being a mom. She had no bond with any of her 7 children. And Jesse James he just didn't like his kids. Like, yeah, they were terrible.
So fucked up parents.
Yeah.
Damn.
So there's your first ingredient in the salad. That's the lettuce.
The lettuce? Is it romaine or is it, I don't know.
It's the iceberg.
Iceberg? It's iceberg lettuce?
There ain't
Come
no
on,
flavor.
Dude. I want some romaine in this bitch. Okay, I'll go with iceberg. Damn it.
Now, Jesse was a World War I veteran and had been exposed to mustard gas that really did a number on his health, physically and mentally. He would threaten suicide in front of the whole family on many occasions, like waving his gun around all the time. And by the way, this couple with 7 children lived in a 1-bedroom house.
Lindsay.
So you know that they heard all the
everything.
Sexuals
all
the time.
Did they?
I always wonder about, because that's
if you have that many kids, yeah, they gonna get down.
Yeah, they were getting down. Like, that is so disturbing to me. I don't know. And, and they were drinking. They probably didn't give a fuck. They probably just tuned them kids out.
Have you ever walked in on your parents, though?
One time, and it was fucking horrific.
You did? Was it a full buck? Like,
no. To be fair,
let's get into this.
When you open their door, there was a mirror to the right. So all I saw was like them fumbling,
To like, holy shit.
Yeah.
You saw the holy shit.
I was way too old to not have knocked. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I was probably like 12. I was probably Silas's age, and I'm yelling at him for the same shit. I have become my parents. But to be honest, like, we lock our door. They didn't have a lock. We lived in a mobile home with no locks on the doorknobs.
That has the fear of mirrors, though. I don't understand.
I know.
You should have had it. So I guess it would be my turn now to share. So we had a dog, and we always had dogs in the house or whatever. And the dog was like scratching at the door, like kind of whining, trying to get in my parents. Yeah. So I lay down next to the dog at the bottom of the door, and I'm scratching at the door. And then I hear my parents. I didn't walk in on them, but they were in there fooling around at that specific time. I'm acting like a dog. I was probably 10, something like that.
Yeah.
And I was all like acting like the dog. I was like, I don't know why the dog's doing this, but I'm going to do it with the dog, like kind of hang out and go at the bottom of the door. And they yelled at me, leave us alone. And then, I don't even remember what they said, but that was the moment that I half-ass caught my parents one time. But yeah, that kind of felt weird because I was acting like a dog at the same time. So, well, anyhow, Lindsay, trauma dumps on both of us. Let's go ahead and tell your fucking story here or there.
So Jesse, he did receive some army money, but it wasn't really enough to support the family. So Trudy, she turned to sex work. The kids would rely on neighboring families to feed them. And a lot of the families in their area were mostly Mexican. And Dorothea loved them and considered them family. Like the Mexican community was bringing them in, feeding them. You know, they probably were eating some good shit.
Fuck yeah.
And
tamales.
Just remember that, because this is going to kind of be a defining moment for her. Like,
so with Trudy,
the Mexican community is a big staple in her stories that she will tell later on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but Trudy was like, she was the kind of freak on the leash.
Trudy was a freak on the leash.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, horrible parents.
Yeah.
Trudy May and Justice James were just not, for as many kids as they had, they shouldn't have had none.
Oh, damn.
Now, unfortunately, there were a lot of times that these kids would just be wandering the streets. And this resulted in Dorothea getting sexually assaulted at a very young age.
Holy fuck.
These kids were also made to work in nearby farms to also help out with the household expenses. Like they were doing farm work. Dorothea was a little girl at this time. She, like I said, she was the youngest of 7. I mean, she had siblings that were in their teens by this time. But
and it was all just free range. Everyone, I feel sorry for Dorothea.
Completely.
I'm going to call her Dorothea. Can I call her Dorothea the whole time? Dorthea.
You can feel sorry for the child. I'll let you have that.
I'm gonna call her Dorthea. Yeah, I do feel sorry for her. All them kids.
Yeah,
but I mean, kudos for the family to kind of step up, the Latino family to help them out. Yeah,
right. So Jesse James, he died in 1937 of tuberculosis, and after this, their mother just took off. And the kids would be placed in foster care.
So she was a freak off the leash.
Now, you know, tuberculosis is highly contagious. So this family had to go through a quarantine for quite a while. Then when they're released from it, mom's gone. Kids are like placed in foster care. And well, they went off they stayed with different relatives, different sisters, aunts, uncles, things like that. And then in 1938, which was 1 year later, Trudy May died in a motorcycle accident. Like she had hooked up with a dude from a motorcycle gang.
Fucking hell.
And died.
She was hanging out with the Fonz. Except for the Fonz always.
I was about to say, this was the 50s. No.
No, this was the 40s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not even that.
This was 38. The 30s.
This is 38.
Holy fuck.
It was before the Fonz.
Before the Fonz?
So, like, the 38, that's just wild.
That's wild.
Because you and I have been, because we're millennials, you know, we're on the cusp of Gen X millennials. We were just raised to believe that all of this time period was just so wholesome. But it wasn't.
No.
It wasn't.
No, we're learning.
Right.
We're in the middle of by God learning. Holy shit. If it would have been in Fonz, though, she wouldn't have died because Fonz always landed right.
Hey.
2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up. Yes. So after this, they were all orphans at that time. And Dorothea and her siblings were then placed in orphanages. And Dorothea would be sexually abused there as well.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
You know,
shitty childhood, man.
And you're thinking that it's a hard knock life, you know, but at the same time, it's way worse than that, you know? In a shitty ass orphanage with a bunch of people that have been abused too. Mm-hmm. That's what it is. And then that's going down too. Oh.
And all this would affect Dorothea, who would become, at first, okay, so it affected who she became, but at first it just started out with some lies. Like, you know, she had a shitty childhood, so she wanted to create a world that things weren't shitty. So she would say that her parents were amazing people, and she was actually part of the Mexican community. Like, she was born in Mexico, and she just migrated here, and she was actually the youngest of 17 siblings.
Maybe she was just trying to collectively grab everybody she could to try to help herself, you know?
Well,
I don't know.
I went through a little bit of childhood trauma. Nothing like this, but a little bit of childhood trauma. And I do remember telling a daycare teacher that I had 5 brothers and 5 sisters. I don't know why, but like I understand creating like a fantasy world when you go through some trauma.
No, that's what I'm trying to put out there too. At the same time, I feel like I understand that psychosis. I understand it.
Yeah, it says she came up with a fantasy upbringing that sounded better than the one that she actually had. Mm-hmm. In 1945, when Dorothea was just 16, she had been living with her older brother, who was now an adult and married, but she ran away. And she did this a lot as a teenager. She had actually, one of Trudy's sisters, one of the aunts, I don't know if it was Trudy or Jesse's sister, I don't know. One of the aunts had tried to take in all the kids at one point, but for some reason, the state took them back because there wasn't enough space to house all them, which doesn't make sense to me because
they were living in a 1-bedroom house to begin with.
Exactly. And orphanages don't have sufficient space for everybody either. You got kids on top of kids. Yeah. You get a cot. Yeah. So that makes no sense to me, but whatever. So, you know, the older siblings were grown, so they tried, but she was, you know, a teenage runaway. And she turned to sex work herself to, you know, have an income.
Damn.
Because she learned how to use what she knew how to use.
Right.
To make the money to go by.
It was commonly spoken about around her, and she already had it around her to begin with. What else do you have?
Well, and I mean, I don't know if this is like socially acceptable to talk about, but the audiobook that I listened to about this case said that was actually like a thriving time for sex work because all of the World War II soldiers were coming back and needed company. So they could make a decent living. And these guys were, you know, some of them were taking care of these women. And she met a World War II veteran named Fred McFall. And she was in Washington now at this point. And he was at first just one of her Johns, and they fell in love and they got married in Reno.
Okay. Well, I mean, that happens, you know, personally that does happen.
Now, for some reason, Fred thought that she was 30. She's 16.
What?
Yeah. Let's not forget that. She's 16 and her marriage certificate said that she was 30. And she was going by the name Sharial Rasil.
That's elaborate.
Yeah.
So the salad has so many ingredients already.
Dorothea had stories for days that she had a very wild and vivid imagination of what she felt like her life should have been. And she would tell these stories so much that they would actually like be memories in her own head.
Right. Manifestation of something that's actually true that didn't happen. Yeah.
And at first, Fred thought that all of her stories of her life were amazing. But then he's like, this is starting to get like, she would start fumbling her lies and certain stories would change. And then he was like, well, I kind of feel sorry for her. And he thought that she was just mentally ill at that point. But it did take a toll on the relationship. Now, they had 2 daughters between 1946 and 1948. And she also suffered a miscarriage at one point. And Dorothea, just like her mom, she wasn't really a fan of motherhood and sent one daughter to live with a relative and the other she put up for adoption without Fred even knowing. Fred was at work. She had the baby and gave that baby up like that.
Another ingredient. That's black olives to the salad because I don't like black olives.
I do. Give me all your extra black olives. You're learning to. You have been eating them here and there lately.
I have.
I know.
Okay. But still.
Now, after this, she would start her life of crime. In 1948, she was arrested for forging checks and was sentenced to 6 months in jail and 3 years probation. And at this point, Fred was done. And all this was before she was 20 years old.
Holy shit, Lindsay.
All of it.
Just a youngin' out there.
Youngin'. I mean, she's already lived like 2 or 3 lives before that age.
Yeah. Putting it together, it's like, holy fuck.
In 1952, she is now going by the name, let me see if I can pronounce this, Taya Singala Nayarda. And this fake persona was a Muslim woman of Egyptian and Israeli descent.
Holy shit. So this is like a crime version. Well, I don't even understand. A true crime version, our own true crime version of Catch Me If I Can.
Oh, well, that's an actual story, and we are going to cover that. Frank Abagnale? Absolutely. Yeah.
She's running around.
That is a true story.
She's running amok.
Running amok. So after, her and Fred are divorced, and she's childless, and she married a merchant seaman named Axel Bryn Johansson. Now, that is a name. If there's ever been a name, that's a name.
Are you sure he's not like the singer for Guns N' Roses?
That's Axl Rose.
Oh, well, I didn't. Well,
and you know what? I've never even looked up his actual birth name, Axl Rose. But this Axel Bryn Johansson. That's his God-given government name. Yeah.
Are you playing Gone with the Wind or?
Huh?
I don't know. It just sounds like a Gone with the Wind name.
No, that was Rhett Butler and
Scarlett O'Hara.
Scarlett O'Hara.
Oh, Johansson O'Hara. Same thing to me. I don't know.
Scarlett Johansson, that is an actress. She plays Black Widow.
That's where it got it
Scarjo.
from. I'm trying to put it together.
She's also the porcupine that sings the heavy metal music on Sing. Yeah. And we love her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
we love her.
I put something together, but I didn't even know I put it together.
Proud of you.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm not.
Well, they lived in San Francisco. And now she tells this husband that Fred was a war hero and he died in combat. She also tells him that she's 20 years old. Remember that, okay?
4 lives now.
4 lives, yeah. She also tells him that she had been a rockette and a world-renowned chef. And she had also been the village healer in Mexico.
Okay, wait a minute. Keep going, but wait a minute.
And she literally took on a doctor's... I don't even know how to describe this. She pretended to be a doctor to neighbors and friends. Like she was
100% Catch Me If I Can.
Yeah.
And if you're going to claim you're a fucking rockette, dude, I want to see the kicks. Fuck.
Well, I mean, this marriage would be a turbulent one because while Axel was away at sea, she would have other men over and she would gamble away his money. And she was heavy into the drink. So, yeah, it was a mess. They stayed together for about 10 years, but he was perfect for her because he was never there.
This is the most scrambled up fucking wild podcast I think you've ever done.
Oh, it's going to get so much more scrambled. Like my brain is already hurting.
I love it though.
She also opened a quote unquote bookkeeping business, which was just a front for a brothel. Now, this brothel was kind of like a speakeasy. You had to get invited and you had to have a code to receive the special. And the special was a $7.50 blowjob.
What? Like $7.50?
$7.50.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Or did it happen at 7:50 p.m. or I don't know.
$7.50.
$7.50.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Now, police got a whiff of this operation and shut it down. And when Dorothea was arrested and appeared before the judge, she was like, OMG, I was in a brothel?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Sake. Yeah. I didn't know I was on that. I didn't know.
She said she was visiting. It was a relative or something like that. Like it was their house, and she was just visiting when the whole sting operation went down. And
she was just hanging out with some semen.
Oh my god! I was in a brothel.
A whole lot of semen.
Yeah. And, well, this didn't work because when the undercover cops had went into the brothel, she was the one that greeted them and introduced them to her girls.
Do you got 750?
Like she was the madam. Yeah.
Oh, she was the queen. Holy fuck.
And she only got 90 days for this, which, you know, it's whatever. That was what, the 40s, 50s?
Yeah.
Somewhere that I don't even know where.
Post-depression, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they had done been through the shit.
So post-World War II. Now, before her and Axel's divorce, he did have Dorothea committed for binge drinking, lying, criminal behavior, and suicide attempts.
She shot the fuck out.
Yes.
Damn.
And she was diagnosed as a pathological liar and unstable personality, but, you know, that was not a time where you could really be medicated for things like that. I don't know.
In comes the artichoke in the salad, I think.
The artichoke, yeah. So after the divorce in 1966, all right, we're in the 60s. Okay. I couldn't remember where we were in the timeline here.
Now we're comfortable.
She changed her identity again to Sharon Johansson. And now she was a devout Christian woman. And she had a boarding house for alcoholics and young women who needed sanctuary from abuse. And this is a free boarding house because she found a way to get like state funding and all that stuff.
And either way, I found Jesus.
Yeah. So she married again to a man named Roberto Jose Puente, hence her last name.
Oh, so did she actually use her real name on this one? Or because legally she hasn't really even been married yet?
Well, she kept Johansson for a while. Yes, she has been legally married twice now.
Well, no, she had a fake name to begin with.
Dorothea Puente is her legend. That's her legendary name.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, this marriage would only last about 16 months. I think this was a green card situation. And, but the divorce wouldn't actually be final. So this is 1966. The divorce wouldn't actually be final until 1973. Now, Jose had a wandering eye. He was abusive. So he fled to Mexico after she served him with a restraining order. Now, her boarding house on 15 and F Street in Sacramento would thrive. She would hold AA meetings, help the mentally ill, the homeless, and those who qualified. She would help them apply for Social Security and disability benefits.
So she kind of growed up a little bit and trying to help out a little bit, right? Or is this a cover-up thing?
I mean, you think what you want to think. Just let me tell my story.
I feel like the salad just got a little tastier. I mean, I don't know.
And the Hispanic community loved her. And she donated to charity, to scholarships, and to radio programs. She got up there with famous people. Like she hung out with the Reagans and shit at one point.
The Reagans?
Now, unfortunately, all that good that she was doing and the money she was donating was stolen from her tenants' Social Security checks. In 1978, she was convicted of cashing 34 state and federal checks fraudulently and was given 5 years probation in order to pay $4,000 in restitution.
Lindsay, just when I thought the salad was getting better, the salad got shittier.
You're looking at a shot glass.
Okay.
From a woman who paints shot glasses of serial killers. So yeah. Here we go. You ready?
It's a beautiful shot glass.
It is a beautiful shot glass.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
Very, very cute. We will post a picture of this and tag Elizabeth in stories. Now, she had treated the tenants that had given her basically full power of attorney. She treated them really nice and she gave them the best care. But the ones that kind of fought her on, just taking over their money and shit, they lived in the basement with curtains that separated their space and all shared one bathroom.
Holy shit. Did the defense have to only pay $7.50.
Now, being in trouble from all of this did not slow her down. In fact, she's going to escalate. She pretended to be a caregiver to a couple of elderly women that she stole from. And I'm not sure how she got out of that without getting into any legal trouble, but she did. On January 16th, 1982, we're in the 80s now. We're in the year of my birth. Hello. I'm coming into the world in a few months. She's in her 50s now. She goes to a bar named Joe's Corner, and she meets a man named Malcolm McKenzie, who was 74. They have some drinks and have some laughs, and Malcolm invites her back to his place. Dorothea, she slipped something into Malcolm's drink that caused him to become temporarily paralyzed.
Fuck, hell.
And this man had to watch because it makes your eyes like wide open, but your body immobile. She had to watch her rob him in plain sight. She took his coin collection, his watches, cash, jewelry, and even a diamond ring that was on his pinky finger that had belonged to his mother. Not only did she take that ring off the finger, she tugged at it and couldn't get it off. So she went to the kitchen and got lard to make it slip right off. All while he's watching and can't do anything about it.
All right, I'm throwing the salad away. The fucking salad is done, dude. We're done with the salad. Go on and bring me my entree. Fuck this salad.
And then she just left. She just pieced out. Yeah.
Damn. We're done. We know what's going to happen next. Lindsay, this is fucking the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life.
It's going to get crazier. So
what the fuck kind of drug do you give somebody? Was it milk of the poppy?
I think it was called digoxin, I think is what it was called.
And you're wide awake, but
pretty sure. That was one of the, I mean, she does a lot. Okay.
She knew all the shit. Catch me if I can, motherfucker. Yeah.
Now, when his paralyzation lifted, he called the police, and Dorothea had actually used her real name this time. And they caught her trying to cash 2 of his checks that she had stolen. Now, she claimed that he had given those checks to her, and now he was just mad because she had rejected his advances.
Are you fucking kidding me? Right? No, she led him up to that shit to do that.
Oh, this is just the beginning. I mean, not even the beginning. She gets out of trouble a lot.
That is crazy. Yeah. At this point, like she has,
because she looks like Mrs. fucking Doubtfire.
So, I don't know what she looks like, Lindsay. I mean, you're trying to paint a picture. I mean, I'm looking at a caricature.
So what does this lady look like? Glass. She's got short curly hair.
Yeah, it's cute to me.
Those are the Social Security checks.
I like the glasses. Give me that. There's Social Security checks in the pocket of this.
Yeah. Elizabeth is very detailed.
Oh, Elizabeth, you did great on this now. Oh, what about the mucklucks that she's wearing here? The boots with the fur. I'm gonna show Jesse a picture really quick. I don't know if I want to know yet.
No, because you do, because
this is cute as shit. I mean, I like the shot glass. I'm just saying. I'm saying.
I'm trying to get one of her.
Lindsay.
All right.
I wasn't ready for you to show me that.
Let's keep going. I
feel like she could come in and cook some good ass cornbread, man.
I'm going to get there. Okay.
Pound cake. She could cook the fuck out of a pound cake. Are you kidding me right now?
Give me just a minute. I'm going to get to all of that.
If she don't make a pound cake in this fucking story, I swear to God.
She doesn't make, remember, I haven't elaborated on this yet. By the way, she wanted to be Mexican so bad that she learned the language. She took on a Spanglish accent, and she learned how to cook pretty much all kinds of Mexican cuisine, and tamales was her specialty.
I don't see that in that picture you just gave me.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay. All right.
Now, just a few months later in April, she met a woman this is 82. She met a woman named Ruth Monroe, and through the restaurant that she was cooking at. So she was cooking at a restaurant at this point in her life. And they decided to start doing some catering together. Like Ruth was the bookkeeper and Dorothea was the cook. And because she could cook, like it was Like she was like
she
me.
She could throw down.
Yeah,
I could
she
tell.
could throw down.
Was the restaurant called Dorthea?
Oh my God. Now, Ruth's husband, he wasn't in good health. And for some reason, she decided to go live with Dorothea while her husband was in and out of the hospital. Now, before she moved in with Dorothea, this woman was a picture of perfect health for her age. Then she started getting sick herself. And when her kids would come around to visit, she was always drinking cream de mint. That drink that we make the Grinch shots with.
Yeah.
So if you mix some cream de mint with some Bailey's, Grinch shot.
Bomb.
So good.
Yeah.
But Dorothea was telling this woman that this cream de mint was going to make her feel better because she had some stomach issues, which she never had until she met Dorothea.
Is she giving her milk of the poppy too?
And Dorothea also said that it would be good for her anxiety. But every time they would come to see her, she would look worse and worse. And it happened so fast, like within a couple of weeks. And on one occasion, her son came to see her and she was wide awake, but unresponsive.
Oh, I knew it.
Just like Malcolm had been. And when her son said, Dorothea will take good care of you, Mom, tears rolled down her face. She's like completely paralyzed, eyes wide open, and tears rolled down her face.
She knows.
She knows.
Dude, I want to kick just like one of those girls that
the Rockettes.
I want to kick like a Rockette right now. Fuck. I want to kick something. I'm going to the plant now.
Yeah, you need to, because on April 28th, Ruth was deceased.
Fuck. I knew it.
Now, she had large amounts of codeine, a tranquilizer, and only cream de mint in her system. No food. So she had not eaten in days because there was nothing in her stomach other than those three things. Yeah.
Fucking hell. This is like the late 70s-ish?
We're in 80s. We're in the 80s.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. I told you it was the year of my birth.
Oh, yeah. Shit, Lindsay. This is the craziest salad, dude.
Her physical from the previous month showed her being in excellent health, and she was only 61. So 1 month prior to her death, she was in excellent health, and then she's gone.
Wow.
Dorothea said that Ruth was suicidal because her husband was very sick. So her death was listed as undetermined.
Got away with it again.
Mm-hmm. The very next month in May, she went to visit a former quote unquote patient of hers named Dorothy Osborne. And she brought over some drinks and said that she just wanted some company because she was so sad that Ruth had died in her home. Dorothea drugged Dorothy and took checks, cash, credit cards, all of her stuff. And when Dorothy came around about 8 hours later, she was smart enough to take remnants of the drinks that Dorothea had mixed for her and took it to the police. And once again, Dorothea was arrested. She was about to flee to Mexico, and she had told Dorothy, her latest victim, where she was going. Now, she was convicted of 3 grand theft charges and sentenced to 5 years.
Oh, fuck. I knew it.
But she was only out in like 2.5.
Fuck.
Or she was out in only 2.5 years. Like she went in 1982, but was out by 1985.
That's nothing.
Nothing. Now, while she was in prison, she had a pen pal from Oregon named Everson Gilmuth, and he was 77. And he fell in love with Dorothea, and he was there for her as soon as she got out. He was waiting for her. She got out in September, and in October, Everson's sister received a letter from Dorothea saying that the two were going to get married on November 2nd. Now, Dorothea, she went right back to her boarding house at 1426 F Street, and she wanted some remodeling work done. So she hired a handyman named Ismael Flores. She said, Ismael, I need a box, and I need it to be 6 foot by 30 by 30.
Holy shit.
And I want to store some books in this box. And if you build this for me, I will give you Everson's truck plus $800 as payment. So after he builds her the box, she asks if he could drive her to a storage unit. And on the way, she said, you know what? Never mind. I don't even need this shit. Let's just leave it right here by this river, the Sacramento River.
What?
And this was a common dumping ground. So Ismail was just like, okay, I'm getting a truck. I'm getting $800. I'm not going to ask any more questions, because a lot of her handymen that she would hire were ex-cons. So, you know,
they kind of overlooked the shady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's so shady.
She was great to the Hispanic community. So it was probably, I don't know the whole dynamic there, but Ismail was just like,
Fuck
okay,
it.
girl.
I'm getting a
whatever.
truck. Fuck it. Fuck.
Now, January 1st, 1986, this box was found by a fisherman. The poor fisherman. How many fishermen have we talked about so far that have found shit they shouldn't have had to find?
Lindsay, it's enough where I don't want to go fishing.
I know. And they found the box and it smelled horrible. So the fisherman called the police. Inside was a body wrapped in plastic bags and a sheet. And in the box were also mothballs and toilet deodorizers. Like the kind that you like hang on the side.
Make the blue water?
Yeah, that make the blue water.
Blue water.
Yeah. Now, the body was so decomposed that it would take 2 years to identify it.
Really?
And yes, it was Everson. But Dorthea, she wrote to his sister and family the whole time, acting as though he was still alive and kept cashing his checks.
Cha-ching.
Cha-ching.
Catch me if
now,
you
this
can.
woman, I didn't put this in my notes, but I need to put this out here real quick. All these frauds, all this money that she's taking from her tenants, from everybody, from her victims, she's putting it into the house, but she is making up for the shit she didn't have as a child. She is buying fancy clothes, bags, perfume. She gets a facelift. Like,
so she's living La Vida Loca.
She is living La Vida Loca. Mm-hmm.
Outside, inside out.
All right. It's going to be rough for a few minutes. Jesse, I need you to let me fly.
Fly, girl. Whew. Damn, I ain't ready.
78-year-old Betty Mae Palmer came to stay at Dorothea's boarding house. And within 2 months, Dorothea had stolen her ID and started getting Betty's Social Security checks. And then Betty disappeared. Her next victim was Leona Carpenter, who Dorothea gained power of attorney over. And then Leona disappeared. Then James Gallup came to live at the boarding house in February of 1987. And by July, he had disappeared. July, same year, Eugene Gamble, who rented from Dorothea, was found dead of an alleged suicide. And Dorothea claimed that he had a history of suicidal attempts. In October, same year, 1987, 61-year-old Vera Faye Martin came to live at the boarding house. Dorothea got access to her Social Security checks, and by October 19th, she was never heard from again. October 21st, same year, 65-year-old Dorothy Miller came to the boarding house. Dorothea got access to her Social Security checks. Dorothy disappeared on November 20th. Dorothea, so we got Dorothy and Dorothea, so sorry. Dorothea had a carpet cleaner come and remove, quote, a pile of foul-smelling slime, unquote, from the room that Dorothy had stayed in.
Can't keep up. I can't keep up. Lindsay.
Don't worry, I'm going to give you a number here in a minute.
I'm trying to count over here. You see me over here trying to count? I'm
I know.
Like 6, 7, 6, 7.
Late November, still in 19, where were we at? 87. A woman named Brenda Trujillo. It is Trujillo, right? If it's got two L's.
Yeah, the bass player from Metallica.
That's right, Trujillo. Reported Dorothea for theft of her Social Security checks. She said that she had been cellmates with Dorothea, remember when Dorothea was in prison, and had come to stay at the boarding house when she was released. She said Dorothea helped her apply for the benefits, then drugged her and called her parole officer, so she went back to jail. And Dorothea kept getting her
the money.
checks.
Fuck, Dorthea. You're fucking killing it over here, Dorthea.
In February 1988. This one's 51-year-old Alvaro Gonzalez Montoya. He went by Bert, and he came to the boarding house, and Dorothea became the payee of his checks. Now, this is what Dorothea did not understand. Alvaro was a legal immigrant who had schizophrenia. So he was staying at some of the like free houses through Volunteers of America.
Trying to get by, yeah.
Trying to get by, but he wasn't an addict. And he wasn't an addict. He didn't meet all the criteria of all the other people in this area. But there was one woman named Judy who really like took to him. She was very empathetic towards him. Like he meant a lot to her. So she wanted to make sure that Alvaro was put somewhere that he would be taken care of. So Dorothea's house was on the list, and it was one of the nice ones. It was a beautiful Victorian home. I will post this in stories, the picture of the house.
But it has the shittiest salad.
She don't know that though. But she does see that Dorothea's got check fraud history. But at the same time, it's still better option than everything else that was available. So Judy comes and checks out this house, and Dorothea makes sure that everything is picture perfect when the social worker comes to visit. Okay. She makes sure everything is on the up and up, and she does extra checks because Bert means a lot to her. Bert gets very close with Dorothea, and she even helps him with English and everything. And he makes the mistake of going to the hospital and telling them that he called her mama or mom, something like that, and telling the hospital that Dorothea was giving him medicine that he didn't like. So when the hospital calls her in for questioning, she's like, well, then you take him. I'm trying to help him get better because he does have schizophrenia. So the hospital is under the impression that she's just trying to give him his schizophrenia medicine.
Oh, she made him believe it. She's a great manipulator, too.
Great manipulator. So the hospital's like, you know what? We only have cots here for you to stay in. You're much better off at Dorothea's. Dorthea, this is all off the dome because I listened to an audiobook and I just finished it today. And this side story about Bert really stuck out to me. Dorothea has Bert dig what she told him, a hole big enough for him to stand in.
Fuck no.
For a tree.
Fuck no, Lindsay.
Well, he disappeared in August. And in between Bert's arrival and his disappearance, Benjamin Fink came in around March. And by April, he was gone.
This is the first time I put my whole head in the plant.
He did. He just literally put his...
I never knew.
Well, we're getting to the end. So,
oh God.
Now,
fucking hell, dude, this is crazy. Go ahead.
Tenants started reporting suspicious behavior, like Dorothea digging holes in the night, and there was, rotten smells coming from the piping. I'm using air quotes here, and shit was just weird. She had even dug a hole in April and had cement delivered. And she had her gardeners change plant arrangements constantly. Okay. And relatives of the missing elderly were concerned. On November 7th, 1988, police were talking to a former resident of the boarding house about Bert Montoya because Judy, who had gotten really close to him, she was like, something is fishy here. Now, Dorothea had told Judy that he just went back to Mexico with his family, but he never lived in Mexico. His family had migrated over here. He was born in America.
And he had schizo. He was all fucking shot out and he needed help. But everybody is trying to get a reservation at Dorthea.
Yeah. Well, because she could cook some fucking tamales, man.
Dude, she looks like somebody that would either have a white poodle that shits in your yard and wants to call the cops because you bitch at her about it, or she can make a badass pound cake. One or the other. That's what she looks like.
Well, what was crazy was, most of the people in her house, most of the tenants, they were recovering alcoholics. She had a full top shelf liquor cabinet in her room. That's the only place that drinks were allowed. She would invite certain tenants up to her room to have a drink.
Yeah.
And then they would never be seen again.
Milk of the poppy.
Yeah.
The whole time.
So I have lost my place now. Okay, here we go. So this former tenant that the police talked to, his name was John Sharp. And John said, yeah, I just saw Bert a couple of days ago. But I guess like Dorothea was nearby and he was scared. So when she wasn't looking, he shook the officer's hands and handed him a note. And that note said, quote, "She wants me to lie to you," unquote. And later on, the officer met with John Sharp to do a little more talking. And John Sharp told him, about how there was a lot of gardening going on lately. Lots of gardening.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're getting down.
So this officer was like, well, I need to do some digging around Dorothea's house. So police arrive at 1429 F Street on November 11th, 1988 to dig in the areas of the property that looked like they had been recently disturbed.
Okay, so you're talking about like real actual gardening. I'm sorry.
Yeah, not weed gardening.
Okay,
like
well,
they were planting trees and shit.
I mean, old smoke wagons kind of lit. Fuck. Okay, I get it. I get it. I'm getting it. Okay.
So they start digging around. So the officer, he brings them back up. He brings some people along the journey of digging, and they're digging around the property. And Dorothea's like, would it be okay if I went to the hotel and got a coffee? Like my anxiety is like really high. Like, first of all, when has coffee ever calmed anybody down unless you're ADHD? I don't know. It could be a thing. And they let her leave.
Here we go.
They let her leave.
Yeah. Catch me if you can.
30 minutes after they left, they find a body. And what's crazy is at first when they're digging, they thought they were hitting tree roots and a beef jerky like substance.
No.
Was coming up.
Don't you ever talk about beef jerky this way, Lindsay.
I'm so sorry, but that is literally how it's talked about. So they're digging and they find more and more and more and more body parts.
I'm counting 8, but you probably got more. Fuck, I hope you don't.
Well, there's some that are dismembered and then there's some that are whole. The ones that were dismembered were what I told you was described as like beef jerky.
Fuck.
Now, she's an old lady, okay? She had a handyman who had helped her in this thing. Now, he was under the impression that these people were dying naturally and that she just wanted to keep getting their checks. But she was actually drugging all of them and killing them. And guess what? She killed him too.
Holy fuck.
Her accomplice named Chief. Yeah.
Chief was helping her the whole damn time?
The concrete slab I was telling you about. That's where Chief was. He dug the whole area. He prepped the whole area for the concrete slab.
She was making motherfuckers dig their own grave. Fucking holes, Lindsay. I need 2 plants.
When they found the woman named Vera, her clock was still ticking. Her watch was still ticking.
Really? Bring Courtney over here too. I need Courtney and Robert together.
Plants, yeah.
Our powers combined. I can't get through this. This is a lot. Oh my God, the horrific fucking no. It's happening in my head right now. You're fucking
Would you
me all the way
ever
up.
Believe that of that woman that I just showed you in that picture?
Smoke wagon can't fucking carry this one, dude. I need something heavier than this. I need milk of the poppy myself.
So after all the bodies were dug up Dorothea is gone. But a bolo was put out on her. So her face was everywhere. She was in Los Angeles under the name Donna Johansson. She went back to old Axel's last name for this one. Yeah. It's crazy because she had an imagination for this entire life that she's lived, but she had no imagination when it came to her last names at this point in her life. I'm like, girl.
Yeah, she should have went to Rose.
But I'm glad
Johansson.
that she didn't. I'm stay stupid. So she had met a guy at a bar, and he probably would have been her next victim. But he recognized her face on the news.
These are fucking people in their 70s.
Yeah.
Now.
Well, this guy recognized her face on the news and alerted the police. Well, actually, he alerted the media to be like, I think I just found this woman. And then the media is like, ooh, story. And they alerted the police. So
they were probably there first.
Yeah.
The media was probably there first.
Yes. Dorothea would be tried for 9 counts of murder in 1993. And I don't think that that's all. I don't think that that's all.
Yeah, I was thinking 8, but still, that's still
9.
fucking law, dude. Jesus.
There was 156 witnesses that testified at her trial, and there were 3,100 exhibits
of beef jerky.
Oh, stop it.
Fuck no, dude.
Now, because of the way this lady looks, there were 2 different deadlocks for the jury. 2.
2 whole fucking... Dude, I'm not eating at Dorthea's no more.
But finally, on December 10th, 1993, she was sentenced to life without the possibility of parole. And she served her time at Chowchilla. I think it's a women. I'm certain 100% it's a women's prison in California. And she died on March 27th, 2011 at 82 years old. Dorothea and her horrific crimes have been featured on Crime Stories, Deadly Women, A Stranger in My Home, World's Most Evil Killer, or Killers, and Worst Roommate Ever, which is a very excellent series. I don't know about the rest of those, but Worst Roommate Ever is a great series.
How did I not know nothing about this?
I didn't either until I got introduced into true crime podcasts.
Oh my God.
Now, if you're into this type of thing, there is a cookbook with all of her recipes.
No fucking way.
I swear, I'm looking it up right now.
Did she make pound cakes in here?
So I think it's called Recipes of a Serial Killer. But hold on, give me just a second.
She has a cookbook. Why would I keep fucking referencing that? And she actually has a cookbook. Fucking A, dude.
Oh my God, I can't find it. Oh, Cooking with a Serial Killer by Shane Bugbee. And this came out in 2004.
She's all skirby-dickety.
Yeah. Now, the audiobook that I listened to for this case is Buried Beneath the Boarding House by Ryan Green. And it is excellent. So if you want, and it's only about a 3.5 hour listen. So it's not that bad. And so if you're a reader, that's great. If you want an audio, I do recommend that. It's on Audible. It only took 1 credit. It's great.
You took it all in.
Excellent book, excellent author, excellent narrator. I give it a 10 out of 10 for sure. It gave me all the information that I needed
to wrap.
Now, I could have done this into 2 parts, but I was like, fuck, I got to wrap this up because I have another story that I want to cover next week that we also have a shot glass for. So,
for episode 70. This is episode 70 here. Oh, this is episode 70.
Yeah.
Serial Killer episode 70. Fucking A, they should have did more than put her in the corner. Yeah, a little swat on the wrist and put her in the corner.
Like there's I really encourage you guys to listen to this audiobook. It's insane. Like her entire story that I just told is wild.
That's a crazy.
But the book gives a lot more detail, obviously. I mean, I can't quote the book word for word, and there's actually quite a few books on this. That was the latest one that was published in 2019. So I figured that they had a lot better information at that point.
Right.
So that's the one that I chose. But yeah, Jesse, that's the story of Dorothea Puente.
Fucking hell, Lindsay, you have killed me and I need 3 plants. I need 3.
You see why now it took me a little longer to finish this one up.
I need 3. No, I'm going right off the rip. You've killed me on this one. This is crazy. Dig your own hole, dude. Dig your own hole.
Well, what's crazy is Chief was like a pretty buff dude. And she invited him up
working his fucking
to
ass
her
off.
room to have a fucking cocktail after he had worked his ass off all day.
He probably gave her $750.
Digging his own grave, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to pay you today, but let's minus $750. I mean, I don't know what's going on, but all of it was going on. Dude,
well,
I mean,
Alvaro looked to her like he was in his 50s, but he was schizophrenic. And he literally, like, his story in the book really just, oh my God, I was almost in tears just listening to Alvaro's story. That's why I really encourage you guys. I'm going to post it in stories as well. We'll link it in the show notes if you can remember to do that.
Yeah. So at the point of playing humble caretaker and then taking everything, that's what she did.
She was, bumping elbows with
some high
up people.
Fucking hell. That's crazy to me.
Which literally means fucking nothing to me because they're all horrific.
Yeah.
Everybody sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. Hollywood and politics. Fuck it.
Yeah. There's a handful of people that I will die on the hill that they're good people, but die on that hill. But after that horrific story, sir, please let me know you have a good palate cleanser for us today.
No, the only thing I want to do is just crawl off in a hole. Like, I'm not going to Dorsey's again.
Well, I'm going to feed you a good meal after this episode.
Is it going to have milk of the poppy? Do I have to dig a hole afterwards?
Well, she was able to really cover that up because a lot of these people were on medication. So she knew what she was doing.
Right.
And it's really sad.
This is the worst thing. I mean, because she looks like just a wholesome ass human, and she was just playing it to rights.
What's crazy to me is she paid for a facelift with these people's money, and I don't think it did her a bit of good.
No. No.
She still looks like Mrs. Doubtfire 2.0, She
nailed it though. Oh my God.
Well, now I can show you. I'm going to show Jesse a picture of her booking date, what she looked like on that day.
I'm looking at the shot glass and looking at this picture.
Literally, I'm not even kidding.
Check this shit out, dude. This
Rest
is
in peace,
insane.
but she looks like my Aunt Sadie.
Yeah, and we're going to put the picture of the shot glass up so you can see this. This is fucking crazy. Elizabeth did a great job.
Yes. We got to make sure we talk to her about that tomorrow.
We're going to.
Yeah, we had a great conversation with her last time.
I can't take it all in, but I got to play music. So, I mean, I have Michelle Lambert, and this song is just amazing. And you know what?
I'm going to the socials to follow her right now.
This song is called Rain on You. So check this shit out.
With the stars, just where
I swear to God, we find some of the most amazing bands I've ever heard in my life.
And Michelle, so she is out of California. She's from San Francisco.
Wow.
She's a pop artist. And she is also followed by Alexandra, who we featured a little while ago.
Isn't that cool how this ties together?
Yeah.
That's what we're here to do. So if you hear of any of these bands in your area, go check them out and support them. I mean, we're not putting out good shit. We're putting out the best shit. It's the best. It's not good. It's the best. I mean, I love every band that we've ever featured on here.
Absolutely.
This is amazing, dude. Okay. I'm picturing like a big stage with everything going on, and she's singing that, dude. And I just feel like I am just in the groove with that. That was an amazing song. Thank you so much.
Super cute with her little pigtails. She's very, very, very adorable.
Yeah.
Totally my type of aesthetic dressing. Like, I love it.
Yeah. The workability on everything you got going on. Keep it going. I mean, it is amazing, and the world needs to know it, and we're going to share it. And that's what we're here to do.
Yeah, that's what we're here. We're true crime, drinks, and music.
Oh, that was enthusiasm on the backside of enthusiasm. I don't know how to call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Bran the Broken over here in the corners.
Yeah, so we've decided that Bran is the Debbie Downer on Game of Thrones.
There is no other one.
He's just like always in the corner, like, in season later on in season 7, then in season 8, he's just always there, like, to deliver some bad news because he's three-eyed raven.
Yeah, everybody's like, talking. He's like, already know.
I already know what you're gonna say, bro.
Yeah, Bran the Broken is the Debbie Downer of Game of Thrones. George R.R. Martin needs to know that. No, it was perfect. It was perfect.
It's
You know, there's nothing I can say about that whole series that just isn't just, amazing.
When every year that we watch, a lot more people that are watching it for the first time and fuck, I can't speak. They're posting about it on TikTok.
Posting.
I'm just like, I love it. I'm like, I am jealous because will sit and watch episodes and I'm like, I remember my reaction to this the first time we've
talked about this. Like,
watched this episode.
Game of Thrones period makes us feel old. Yeah. Right. And it's like 9 years now later. It's just like, holy
It's 15 years post first season.
How many years past season 8?
Seven. Yeah.
Oh, damn. Yeah, we're getting
wild. It's wild.
Love it though. Why are we so geeked on that?
That's our life. Like you said, like we are all about George R.R. Martin's worlds. Yeah. Like we're all about.
Well, I mean, I'm geek on Star Wars stuff too, but I feel like he's created like the same George Lucas style realm of everything that can be tied into so many things.
Geek out over universes, period. Yeah. Like we love the Marvel universe. We love
the manifestation Star Wars universe, of just everything.
We're nerds. If you've made it this far in the episode, comment on what your favorite universe is.
I mean, even what Stan Lee did itself is just phenomenal. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. But we're geeking right now. But
geeking.
Thank you guys so much for following so far along. Lindsay wants to tell you all the little tags and everything you can check us out on because we love you so much. So check it out.
So our main website is drinkaboutsomething.site. On Instagram, we are drinkaboutsomething. If you want to send us a Gmail, tell us your stories that you know about true crime, or if you've been involved in a true crime story and you want us to talk about it, we would be happy to do that. That would be drinkaboutsomethingpod@gmail.com. And we do lives once a week on TikTok at drinkaboutsomethingpod_Lindsay. And then we're on YouTube. We have all of our audio episodes, and then you can see our faces once a week for our recaps on Wednesdays.
Type in Jendsey, Jendsey. And I would want to challenge everybody to find a band just as good or better than what we've put out, because we have put out some good music too. And we want to support and we want to share. And we hope you do the same thing.
Come for the story and stay for the music. Stay for the bands.
Yeah, this
Don't
has been a
skip
ride.
past the bands.
Lindsay,
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I got to wear a different pair of clothes and bring up more plants around me for comfort. You know, I feel like I need my comfy stretch pants, which you showed up in your comfy stretch pants, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Damn it.
Well, you think you like me when I wear my stretchy pants, which I usually only wear that one time of the month, and you're like, please don't wear those.
No, those are the hot pants, Lindsay.
Hot pants.
Those checkered pants.
It's just like some purple and black checkered pants. Yeah, they're cool. They're comfy. They're great. They're from Walmart. They were like $8.
Well, when we do such a caliber type fucking podcast of this, you need to bring more plants over here by me. We need to set up, okay? We got to get ready. We need
to go plant shopping. Get some more emotional support plants for Jesse.
This smoke wagon has really got me lit, dude. I'm having a great Friday.
Time to open another Celsius. I know. So we can keep on cracking. But we're going to sign off of here. We love you guys so much. And we hope you stay tuned for the recap on Wednesday. And then the next episode, it's going to be just as bad. And we love you so much.
Yeah, Lindsay, catch me if you can. And we love you so much, though. Damn.
All right. Bye.